Alright guys, so we are starting off with breakfast, of course. Today I'm gonna make a tofu scramble, and I've been loving this meal for like the past week and a half or so. Hector has been putting me onto it again, and I love it. Very filling, and it only takes about 10 minutes or so. So what you're gonna need is tofu of your choice. I'm using the extra firm organic tofu. You can get this anywhere, Walmart, Target, any grocery store. The good thing about tofu is it's so affordable. It's like $2 or $3 for this entire thing, and you can do a lot with it. Just comes down to how you cook it, how you prep it, and how you season it. For some extra protein, I'm actually gonna make one of these plant-based hot dogs. These are really good. Let me know down below if you guys grew up eating hot dogs for breakfast or for lunch, or was it just me? Am I weird? I don't know. But I have been loving these. My grocery store has been sold out of a lot of the things that we usually eat, like veggie bacon or plant-based sausage. So we tried these out the other day, and we love them. I personally don't like them boiled like on a hot dog bun. I don't think that they taste really good, but when you cook them on the pan, they're delicious. So 60 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, and then 8 grams of protein for one, which is what I'm gonna have. So I'm gonna do that, and then for my tofu, I'm gonna add probably all of this just to use it up. Baby spinach. I have been loving getting spinach in the container versus in a bag. I know it's a little bit pricier, but it lasts longer. And then I'm gonna butter my pan, and I'm also gonna butter my toast with this plant butter, which you can also get at Walmart, my favorite. I'm also gonna add some Daiya mozzarella cheese to the tofu scramble, just a little bit. The serving size on this is 1/4 cup. I don't even use that much. I literally just like sprinkle the tiniest bit on there. So I add some of that, and then for my seasonings for the tofu, I'm gonna do about 1/2 spoonful of turmeric, some salt-free Mrs. Dash original seasoning. This one has like black pepper in it and some really good stuff. And then I do a sprinkle of garlic salt. Okay, so this is what your tofu is gonna look like. I recommend soaking off the excess water in here. I just use paper towels. Of course, use like a washcloth if you want to be more sustainable. All of mine are really dirty right now, but I'm gonna do about that much tofu. And then I'm gonna save the rest, and usually this will last me the rest of the week. I just put it right in a container and I store it away in my fridge. Okay, I'm still in my pajamas, don't mind me, but you just wanna take your piece of tofu, and then you wanna just start crumbling it on directly onto the pan. Once you have your tofu crumbled onto the pan, you can start adding your turmeric and seasonings of your choice. I'm gonna add a little more tofu. I'm gonna do another piece. And then for my toast, this is my absolute favorite bread. This is really good for sandwiches and stuff as well, but this is the Dave's Killer Bread, the whole grain one. And I'm just gonna have one piece because these are pretty big. So I'm just gonna pop it in the toaster, add some butter, and then cut it in half. And also, I'm always drinking water, and this morning I added some of these BCAAs, the lemonade flavor, to my water. You can get these on Amazon. They're great. I would definitely look into BCAAs if you don't love drinking plain water. I like to switch it up sometimes, so I like to add this, especially before working out, after working out. It's great. So I just added some of that, and how cute is my TJ Maxx cup? Like, I'm obsessed. A subscriber got this mug for me about 2 years ago, and I love it. This is our little fruit section over here. And by the way, this is from TJ Maxx, but we have mandarins here, a bunch of them, because we've been obsessed with them. So I'm gonna actually have 2 on the side with my breakfast as well. I've been loving these. I just love the whole process of them. I love peeling them, and then they're so juicy. And these also make for a really great snack too. They're just so good, especially in the spring and summer. I feel like fruit always tastes best. So I'm gonna have 2 of these with breakfast. Okay, so it is around 12:30 right now, and I'm about to make one of my favorite quick and easy lunches. So I'm gonna do a chicken wrap, and I love these spinach and herb tortilla wraps. They're so good. They're really soft, and there's only 3 net carbs, 60 calories in them, which is great. And they have different ones as well. They have a tomato basil and an original, but the spinach one is by far my favorite. So I'm gonna do one of these, and then for my chicken, I'm actually gonna use these meatless chipotle cutlets. These are so good. They're a little spicy, but not too much because I'm not a big spicy food person, but there's no soy in them, which is great. And then the ingredients are looking pretty good if you ask me. So lots of good stuff in here. 9 grams of fat, 11 grams of protein. I'm also gonna add some classic romaine and then half of an avocado to the wrap. So I'm just gonna pop this chicken cutlet in the air fryer for about 5 minutes at 400 degrees. So this is what it looks like. I told you guys it was so quick, but it's so good. You guys have to try this. Of course, feel free to use whatever protein you want. You could do like grilled chicken or anything. It's delicious. And feel free to add any toppings you want inside as well. I'm just like boring and plain Jane, and I just like lettuce and avocado so much. So that's what I do. I'm gonna have mine with some ketchup. My favorite is the no sugar added ketchup. I don't like regular ketchup anymore because I'm so used to this one. So I'm just gonna have some of this on the side and dip my wrap into it. So this is lunch. So it is almost 5 o'clock now. Hector and I are about to start some dinner. We're actually gonna have some sushi. We're gonna make some avocado rolls with cauliflower rice and broccoli on the side. So we made this last night, so we already have some jasmine rice left over here. I always just make it in the rice cooker. It is so quick and easy. I'll link my rice cooker down below. So we're gonna use that. Feel free to use whatever rice you want. You could use brown rice, white rice, whatever you like. We also have some soy sauce here and then some water for when we're wrapping up the rolls. We're not perfect at it, but it still tastes really good. This is the sushi rolling kit that we're using. We actually got this on Amazon. It was like under $10. And then for our nori, we're gonna be using these. We also found these at our local food store, which is giant. It's 10 calories per nori sheet. And we have our avocados right here. And then we have some Kikkoman less sodium soy sauce, and then also some liquid aminos, which is a good alternative to soy sauce as well. And then on the side, we're gonna do some cauliflower rice. This is my absolute favorite. It says steam and bag, but I don't recommend it. I recommend adding it on the stove top for like maybe not even 10 minutes. If you microwave it in the bag, it gets really soggy and gross. So on the stove top, it is the best. And then I'm also a big fan of broccoli, so I'm gonna boil some broccoli and add it in there as well, just to get some extra greens in. Plus, I feel like it just tastes really good. So yeah, this is gonna be our dinner. I'm so excited. Sushi is my favorite. I could eat this like every day. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Okay, so here is the cauliflower rice. I'm doing 2 bags, basically half for me, half for Hector. So good, it's so easy. It doesn't take that long to heat up on the stovetop. Maybe like usually 7 minutes is what I leave it on for. And whenever I make this, I like to add some toasted sesame oil to it. This really gives it an authentic like takeout flavor. It's really good. I actually found this one at Aldi, but you can get this like anywhere. And I just do a little bit because you don't need a lot because this already comes with some sauce, but it's delicious. Definitely recommend sesame oil. Okay, so we went crazy. We made a lot of rolls. Of course, can't forget sesame seeds. So I just have these here and we're gonna top the rolls off with some of these. And that is it. Okay, my last little meal of the day. I'm gonna end off with some strawberries and some red grapes, my favorite. I also really love frozen grapes, and frozen cotton candy grapes is another obsession of mine. I just don't have any more at the moment, but those are a really great option as well if you have a sweet tooth. I think fruit is always the best option, like I said, whenever you are craving something sweet. So I'm gonna have this and then some water. It's about 7 o'clock right now. Me and Hector are about to watch a show, and then we're just gonna go to bed. We go to bed super early, usually around like 9 o'clock or so, and I typically don't eat anymore after like 8 o'clock. And then for all my chocolate lovers out there, raise your hands, because that's me. I love chocolate. I love anything sweet. So when I'm on my period, I always have to have chocolate. Like, it's just like a rule in my life. So I love these. They're really great. So they're the Unreal Dark Chocolate Peanut Butter Cups. No matter how healthy you're trying to be, it's always important to still eat foods that you enjoy. Just do it in moderation and treat yourself. Like, if you want a piece of chocolate, eat a piece of chocolate, because it's not good to deprive yourself from things that you really like. So these little chocolates are amazing. They're really small little peanut butter cups, and they taste like a Reese's peanut butter cup, except these are 100% vegan, plant-based. They are only 5 grams of sugar, 80 calories just for one, and they are incredible if you love Reese's peanut butter cups. And they also do have the dark chocolate almond butter cups, which are really good. The peanut butter on these is not as like gooey as these, the regular dark chocolate peanut butter, but they're both really good nonetheless. And I always recommend, if you guys are, like I said, trying to be healthy, keep little candies like this around just for whenever you do want to treat yourself at night. And even if you're not vegan, you have to try these. I'm telling you, it tastes like regular chocolate. It literally is unreal, just like the name says. I'm gonna save these for when I'm on my period, because you know how that goes. So we're gonna set those aside for now. Trust me, I do indulge, but for now I'm just gonna have my bowl of fruit because it is really good. I love fruit, like genuinely love it. So I'm gonna have these, and then I'll save those for in a few weeks when it's that time of the month. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little what I eat in a day. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.